Hey, how's it going, YouTube? This is Gonja, and today we're gonna have a little bit of a debate. The debate's gonna be about whether or not it requires more skill to play hardcore or core. I'm gonna lay some guidelines out for you guys why I believe. Now, I want you guys to know that I'm a core player. I'm playing on hardcore to try to show you guys just how fucking easy it is to get kills on hardcore. Now, I am using a sniper rifle. I am playing on a map that is vehicle oriented. So when I die, that's pretty much probably the biggest reason. This is a vehicle oriented map. And I'm running with a sniper rifle. But the reason I'm running with a sniper rifle is because I want you guys to notice. I'm going to be playing on this map on a core server here in a little bit. And I want you guys to see the difference between my ability to play this map on core versus hardcore. Now, the points I want you guys to keep in mind is that on hardcore, the bullet damage is higher. So I should only have to shoot somebody one time with this sniper rifle to get a kill. And hopefully I showcase that. Now, I'm not a very accurate sniper. Not in long range, not in close quarters. Sometimes I have my bright spots, my moments. But I'm not the best sniper, okay? The whole reason for sniping is just to show you guys how much easier it is to kill somebody when you know where they are, okay? As you see here, I got shot in the back. I'm pretty sure that's where I died from. But was it not easier for that guy to kill me? Would it have taken that guy more shots on core than it did on hardcore? He would have had to freaking empty that whole clip into me, and I would have had a chance to turn around and possibly kill him. And then my thoughts on that are that makes hardcore the easier game mode. Now, I was trying to say here before I died that accuracy is the most important detail. It doesn't matter if you're playing core or hardcore. Accuracy is the most important thing. And I think that on core, since you have to shoot somebody more times because there's a lower bullet damage modifier, that it requires you to be more accurate with your shots, and therefore the time to kill somebody is higher. And then my thought process is, if you're someone like myself that doesn't rely on your minimap, other than for a sense of comfortability, because that's really all it is, it's literally just a crutch. I feel more comfortable having it there to look at it if I need it, but I don't believe that it makes it any easier to get a kill. I honestly believe that when playing hardcore, you don't have to worry so much about being spotted. All them shots I just took right there, on a core server, I'd have shown up on the minimap for every single one of them shots. And the enemy team would have come after me. They would have taken that to their advantage, and I would have probably died. And so, that being said, I feel that the amount of skill required to get a kill on core versus hardcore, I mean, there's a two-piece right there. I just killed both of those guys with one fucking shot. It wasn't a headshot. And yeah, guys, on core that wouldn't have happened. On core, that right there would have, I might have got one of them, and the other one would have lived, and there's no way in hell I would have got out of that alive. But yet somehow you guys seem to think that because on core we have our mini maps and we have 3D spotting and we have our health counter, and we have regenerative health, and we know how many bullets we have, that makes it easier. I will admit that being able to see how much health I have in a number versus blood splatter on the screen, yeah, it's a little bit, that's a convenience. But the sheer fact that I have to shoot somebody more times because there's a lower bullet damage, that's harder. I don't care how you break it down. I don't care how you look at it. That's harder. That's more difficult. I don't know how you guys get off saying that that requires more skill because you guys don't have that stuff on hardcore. The bottom line is it boils down to you guys have a higher bullet damage on hardcore. So when you see somebody, all you gotta do is read and react and they're gonna die. And I will just never understand how that's harder. I will never get it. If you're a skilled battlefielder and you're accurate, if you're as accurate as I am with your shots, core will always give you more of a challenge than hardcore does, simply for the fact that on core I will always have to put more bullets into somebody than I do on hardcore. I will always have to shoot somebody a less amount of times on hardcore than I will on core, and that aspect will always make it easier to play hardcore. And I just don't understand how you guys can come up with the conclusion that it's easier to play core because we have 3D spotting and you know, we have those things. Like I said before, guys, those are all just for a peace of mind. They're a crutch, something to lean on, for the simple fact that when we play on core, it requires more bullets to take somebody out. I will never understand, guys. I just, matter of fact, in the comments down below, I want you hardcore users to honestly tell me what makes it so much more difficult to play hardcore. What is so difficult about this, guys? Other than the fact that I don't have a mini-map and I don't have a reference. Like, yeah, that makes it a little bit harder. But I don't know. I don't know, guys. In terms of killing people and in terms of, you know, getting kills, there's nothing harder about it. It is 10 times easier for me to kill somebody on hardcore than it is on core. And I just don't understand. This argument will never make sense. And that's why I'm making this video. I want you guys out there that haven't jumped on the bandwagon of one side or the other. I want you guys to watch my gameplay. I want you to tell me which one looked harder. Because I'm going to be playing on this map again. And like I said, I'm going to be playing it on core. And I want you guys to honestly tell me which one looks like I'm struggling harder to get kills. Did it look like it was easier to kill somebody with a sniper rifle on core or hardcore? And honestly, I'm telling you my honest opinion here. I don't know what my KDR right now is. I don't really care. But it feels a lot easier to kill somebody on hardcore than it does on core. And I don't know, guys. I want some honest opinions down in the comments below. What you guys honestly think is harder. Based on my gameplay. Not based on your opinion. I want based off my gameplay. What you see me doing. What looked like it was more difficult. But so far all you guys have got to see is my hardcore gameplay. This match is about ready to end and I'm about ready to switch it on over to this same map. Obviously on a core server. And I want you guys to break it down. I want you guys to tell me which you actually thought I had a more difficult time getting kills. But that's just the hardcore portion of this. I'll see you guys here in a few minutes when I switch on over to core. Alrighty, guys. So now I've joined on a core server, but you guys claim to be the easier game mode here. You guys all think that this is the easier game mode for some reason. I don't know why. You guys all fucking claim that. I don't know. I don't know how you guys get off with a, you know, claiming that having to shoot somebody more times. I will never understand how having to put more bullets into somebody, how that's easier. But you guys are, you have a right to your opinion, I guess, even though your opinion is totally fucking wrong. I will never understand how having to shoot somebody more, I will never understand how that requires less skill and how that's easier. Let me do the math, guys. Hardcore has a higher bullet damage, so it requires a lot less shots to take somebody out. I mean, I'm running with a sniper rifle just to show you guys the point blank example. That on hardcore, you guys, you know, I was playing on hardcore. You saw that all I had to do was hit somebody one time and they dropped. I hope that sometime in the next 8 minutes I find somebody here. And I want you guys to see that I got my mini-map up. And you guys seem to think that that makes it so much easier for me to find someone to kill. Well, I mean, look at this. I'm getting attacked by this chopper here. And, yeah, the mini-map didn't do me any good whatsoever there, guys. That mini-map didn't help me fucking identify that chopper above me. Didn't do me no good. But yet you guys all freaking have the, you know, the argument, or you guys seem to claim that core is so much fucking easier. But this is the easier game mode. And I just don't understand how you guys come up with that fucking theory. Like, where, like, how is that easier, guys? Like, please fucking tell me how that was easier. And yeah, I just sniped the helicopter pilot, but I never do that shit. So, you know, it probably would have been easier for me to do that on hardcore than it was on core. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I just don't understand how it requires more skill to play hardcore than it does core. Fuck. I'm gonna probably die here in this situation. And yeah, guys, there it is. He's at 100 health. I don't know if that was one of the guys. I don't know. I probably didn't hit either one of those guys, but I mean, even with regenerative health, all that shit, my sniper rifle, as soon as I shot it, I don't know if I have flash hider on this. I don't believe that I do. So the minute that I shot my rifle, I showed up on the mini-map. And the minute that I showed up on the mini-map, that guy knew where I was and he was able to come after me. Like, yeah, I guess you guys can look at it and say that made it easy for him to come and get me. But for me, the skilled gamer, it was actually harder for me to win that firefight. Because of how much easier it was for him to figure out where I was. But you see, my argument here isn't how fucking easy it is to find somebody. My argument is how easy it is to kill somebody. That's my argument. And it's easier to kill somebody on hardcore than it is on core. It may be easier to find somebody. It may be easier to spot your targets on core, but it sure as hell doesn't make it easier to kill somebody. In that firefight right there that I died, I had less health, I can't talk. I had less health than he did. And so basically, in that situation, that would have been a hardcore situation for him. He only had to kill me with 3 bullets. If I had been 100 health, it would have been more. Oh, god damn. This guy's gonna get away. Now, I'm not about to let him kill me. That's not about to happen. See, on hardcore, I wouldn't have been so worried about getting a headshot. I'd have been more worried about just getting a body shot or anything. Because I know that a body shot would have killed him. And I wouldn't have had to worry about where my shot was. So that right there makes hardcore easier. The fact that I wouldn't have had to worry about where I shot him, all I would have had to do was shoot him. And I would have won the battle. However, on core, you guys saw that firefight became a little bit more difficult for me because I wanted to get a headshot on that guy to make sure that I got the kill. And I had to shoot him 3 times to try to get a headshot. I missed all 3 shots. And I had to pull out my pistol to kill him. And here we are again. I'm going to try the same situation. I'm going to try to get a headshot on this guy. And it's probably going to get me killed. And he didn't, I don't know where he went. Wow. I'm not even going to try to shoot at these guys because I know that I'm going to die. If I try to fucking shoot at those guys with my sniper rifle, I know I'm dead. Yeah, okay. Yeah, guys. I knew in that situation if I had tried to shoot them with my sniper rifle, that I would have died simply because I would have needed a headshot on both of them. So I had to resort to pulling out my pistol, and I had to waste shots on that guy with my pistol. And then that third guy that I tried to take his tags, you know, on hardcore, I've been able to shoot 1 shot into each of those snipers on the rooftop. Most likely would have killed them both with 1 shot, and then I would have been able to pull out my pistol and try to take out that third guy. Instead of having to go after his tags like I did, there's a good chance that I'd have been able to finish him off with my G18. And I might not have died in that situation on the hardcore. But on core, I didn't make it out of that situation alive. I don't know, guys. You know, my argument is simple. A higher bullet damage on hardcore requires a less amount of shots into somebody, requires you to be less accurate, and therefore, in my eyes, that's easier. You guys like to freaking point the argument out that having our mini-map and seeing how many bullets we have left and seeing how much health we have, you guys seem to think that that makes it easier for us. And I honestly, my argument is that shit makes no difference. It doesn't make any difference whatsoever because I don't really pay attention to it. It's there for a peace of mind. If I want to look at my freaking mini-map, it's there. If I want to look at how many bullets I have left, I can. As far as knowing how much health I have left, the blood splatter on the screen tells me how much health I have left on hardcore versus core. So that's also null and void right there. Those 3 factors that you guys like to fucking call out and say that makes core easier, I'm gonna call bullshit and say that they have no fucking factor whatsoever. The thing that matters most, at least in my eyes, is the bullet damage. And on core, we have a lower bullet damage on core than you guys have on hardcore, and that's what makes it harder to play core than it does hardcore. Anyways, I'm Will Gonja. I honestly want you guys to go over my gameplay and tell me what you think looked harder. What you guys think I struggled the most. Did I struggle playing hardcore or did I struggle playing core? And I want you guys to know that I played my playstyle. I didn't freaking fabricate this. Anyways, I'm Will Gonja signing out. I hope to see you guys out there on the battlefield. Peace.